Boo! Happy Halloween. Today, this is gonna make like a little special of all the projects I've built in the past and stuff I've worked on. I'm gonna try to keep in like timeline-ish order, but I don't know if I'm gonna like really remember the order of everything I've done. But here we have, this project, first one, but you guys already know this one, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Next here we have the robotic hand I built. I would test it out, but it's really not in working order. I'm gonna power it on in a minute and see what it can or can't do, because a lot of the strings keep on breaking, and I've tried fixing this issue before, and it has, you can see a lot of missing strings because I just don't want to work on this project anymore. Originally, the idea with this project was the same thing with the tentacle project, where it's going to be a hand but it extends, but then the hand took me so long to work on, I was just like, I'm done with this. I tried my best because these strings kept on breaking, and restringing is just the longest process ever. And I got it working decently at one point. I just called it a day at that point. I just didn't want to keep on continuing because I didn't know how to fix it. Here we have the glove, which you may recognize from, I'm going to use kind of the same thing for the tentacles. I have a bunch of these to connect to these 9-volt batteries, but it's probably not powering right, and that's maybe what's wrong with the servos. A bunch of wiring. I didn't solder anything because it never really got to like the final product, but this is the product that I'm gonna leave it at, honestly. I'm gonna try it out now. I didn't get to record it, sadly, so let me reset the Arduino. I'm happy that some fingers work. It's been a while since I've tried this thing out. I'm putting on this glove one-handed. It's gonna take me a second. When I was working on this project, it actually gave me like a heart attack every time I would turn it on. Hold on, let me actually put on this glove. As you can see here, thumb. Okay, that's probably the battery I didn't connect. I have another battery somewhere. I just don't want to take it out. Plus, I'd have to fix one of the wires that has an issue. That one doesn't work. That one isn't connected. This one, I have no clue what's happening. I have the pinky at least working. That's so good for me. This project was actually the biggest headache with the stringing and stuff, and is like the main reason why I hate strings. But I'm just so happy this string works. Also, when I was working on this project, pretty far into it, I kind of noticed, like actual human hand like this wouldn't like be good for grabbing, because our hand moves in like a lot of more ways like this besides just that basic motion, and it didn't really create an efficient hand, which is like another motivator to why I'm making a tentacle arm instead for that project. I just kind of learned, but this is, if it also would ever like fully work, would be really cool, and just see it all, like with the flex sensors I can kind of control how much it moves. This hand design here, I didn't CAD this. It is way too advanced for me, and it's amazing. This like extra rotation for the pinky, ring finger, and thumb is really good for it. It makes it better and way more realistic to an actual hand. Servos, just kind of pull the string, goes through, that has a bunch of channels. I have rubber bands strung down there. Sometimes rubber bands would break, and it's so much, and it's really, really annoying whenever something does break physical because of coding. And then the process with this project was mostly I build it, then I have a bit of code for it, I try it out, then something physical breaks, I rebuild it, and then it breaks, and then over and over again, and until I got to something, as you can clearly see here, but it's not good enough. I'm pretty sure with the servos and stuff, maybe inconsistent powering or something is what got them to like tweak out and just obliterate, because these servos, I don't know, like out of nowhere sometimes they would just like stop or something, and then they would just keep on tangling the string until the string would break, and something had to break. It was gonna be always the string usually. But yeah, next here we have this like LED turning on device thing. I built this in like a week. I'm more proud of that I built this fully in a week rather than like started at the beginning of the week, 3D modeled, printed, assembled, fixed everything in a week, than the quality of it. But it's basically in my room. I have usually like a controller. I also wanted to turn on with this controller, but I didn't get it exactly working, again with the quality of this device. But I did get it working with this controller, which turns on my main LEDs in my room. And basically with this ultrasonic sensor here, I have it programmed to have it like when it sees like a motion like this where it's like on off on off on off several times, it'll like push this servo down here to press the on button and so on. So let me get this ready. So if you hear that, it is currently screaming at me. Definitely something is broken here. Maybe the servo is just crashing out. So yeah, I'm not really happy with this project, but I don't know. I still have it laying around because it's just interesting for me to hold on as like a bit of what I've done. There's kind of like three. Oh. Yeah, same thing with the ultrasonic sensor. The quality of it isn't like great. Not the ultrasonic sensor, but the programming and stuff. And I don't know. Yeah, it isn't like really consistent. I should have definitely made it better. Like how then it did it with the servo. I don't know. Yeah, that. Definitely could have been better. I could have improved some things, but this was at the time when I was working on the hand thingy. But I had this idea for this project because I was like, I don't use my LEDs enough. I should probably make a device to turn them on for me when I enter my room. But it didn't work that great. I have breadboard, ultrasonic sensor, Arduino Nano in here, then wire run through here. I haven't done like any projects with like a bunch of cables, so it was kind of interesting to just have everything funnel into here. That's the top layer, while here is really simple, just to kind of hold the two different controllers, and here's the servo, and there's another servo up here. But yeah, it's I'd hope it to be better. Now that I'm kind of saying these first two projects, I've worked on like projects like these and they just didn't work out fully for me, but like I didn't fully commit. But this one I'm actually fully committed to, because I've sunk in actually, I don't know. But I'm way more committed to this one because I am. A bit of an honorable mention here. My first 3D printer was this Ender 3, and for like a year and a half-ish, I spent a year and a half-ish, I'm repeating myself, just trying to fix this thing almost every day, because it was most people know this if you're in the 3D printing space. The Ender 3 is like, imagine you're a captain on a ship and it's just you and the ship, and you have to monitor and fix the whole ship every now and again. It's really, really annoying. But, you know, it was a great learning experience, I guess. But, you know, you're not in it for a 3D printer for the learning experience. So it was really annoying. I got a new bed because sometimes the bed was annoying. I got this stuff, a bunch of different stuff. I had to solder new wires. Man, was it a fun time in my life. Bro, I had to use like a hot end or something just to like screw it in, because like the original part just broke. And it's just, the Ender 3 is a mess. So that's why I have a second. I got this one at a garage sale for $60, which also included PLA Tough. And because PLA Tough costs like $30 usually, I was like, okay, so it's a $30 3D printer. I'll take it, I guess, because that's a lot of parts for $30. You know, I bought it, and now I have two Ender 3s, except this is like an older Ender 3, so yeah. I don't know, I never tried printing anything on it. It's definitely very interesting, but I don't know. We can tell some signs of the previous owner also having to do modifications, because Ender 3 is designed to have the pushing thingy for the extruder here, but they had to buy a modification for the extruder be here and just have it run differently. Also, when I got this printer, it didn't have any bed on it. Actually, it had this bed, but it was like really broken. I had like, I don't know how to explain it. So I put my old Ender bed on it, which is terrible. We can see it has like this tinier box thingy, which I don't know what exactly it means, but it's definitely different from at least the one I got. Very interesting. If you don't know this, get Bambu Lab. It's just the best 3D printing company ever. Just so you know. Alright. In this segment, I don't have the physical version of all the other projects I worked on, because they were either too big and had to be like thrown out eventually, or they were Lego or just like temporary stuff that I just like tried and stuff, but had to eventually be taken down. Yeah, first was the vending machine I made, which I hope I'm putting up a picture right now, editing me. It was like basically a big box, but in usual vending machine systems, there's like this spring that just turns and eventually it'll just lead whatever snack out to be dropped. I don't have, but younger me didn't have that kind of spring or coiled metal thingy, and I just didn't have any idea for that when I was younger. So instead I made my own version of a vending machine where it just pulled a split of cardboard down enough for it to have the snack slide down on the other snack. There's the bill accepting thing, which I had this like Lego treadmill kind of pull on it. I had these rubber pieces on it to make it like grippy, and it would take it in. I had this sensor just sensing if anything would touch it. It would then be like, oh yeah, I read something, release whatever snack. And how it would the way you choose between either like snack A or snack B would be I'd put in my phone in the machine as like these two buttons, because I was using this like Lego kind of robotics kit where it has this like brain that has two motors on the side of it, motor extension, and one sensor you can have. And I used that and it worked pretty well. It was connected to my phone, which just ran that, and I don't know, I just had these two buttons like aligned with the holes of the box, which you're hopefully seeing footage of now. Before that, I built this gumball machine, which I kind of took apart of a tiny like plastic gumball machine and used the coin system where it turns for the like receiving the quarter. But then I had to kind of switch up and do my own mechanism for when the gumball would like go down and go to the person. It was kind of fun to do the tubing for the gumball to go down. The structure of it was really sketchy, and then like when I had everything built, it was really hard to like kind of maneuver through in it, because some things would break because it was really just tape, glue, and cardboard. Same thing with the vending machine. I painted it red. I also painted the vending machine gray. But like painting the vending machine red, I remember I'd be sometimes messy with my painting, and cleaning it up would be a mess sometimes. Next thing. Now, don't judge the book I'm about to show you guys. The younger me documented some of the earlier things I built out of Lego and cardboard and stuff into this book. That means handwriting is like really bad. My handwriting hasn't improved much, but also spelling is practically like not readable in here. So don't expect to get a lot from this book, except maybe a few decent drawings, or really just the pictures that I don't feel like editing and stuff. So here, I didn't even fully write about this project. Basically, from my memory, this toy that's kind of just hanging there would just like pull the door closed. You can see all the tape I put just to have this string not cause any issues, and it would just like pull my door closed. It's like automatically closed. Very smart of younger me. Here we have this little like coin sorter, quarter exchange machine. That I don't remember this one actually at all. Here's whatever text, because I don't remember this one, and if somebody could like figure that out, that would be great. Here, I was like actually proud of this one, even though it never like fully worked. It's like a domino setting up machine, which here's the stuff if you won't really want to read about it. But you see how there's like this like big box sensor motor there? That's what I used for the vending machine, and it worked pretty well. This motor on the side, and there's another motor on the side for that wheel, is what I used to pull down the cardboard for the vending machine for the snacks to slide out. Here, I just had like a bunch of dominoes set up, and there would be this pushing mechanism that would just like turn, and it would just push this wall in and out, setting up the dominoes. But they would never set up like perfectly straight, and it just caused issues. Like sometimes it would actually work decently, other times not so much. It wasn't consistent, but it was fun to mess around with for sure. Also, the driving of the wheels wasn't like fully straight, so it made things challenging. But I don't know, I had fun with it. There was like a short phase where I built just like Lego safes with like basically tiny puzzles. So this was like the final version, because you know I'm going like back in time, not in order inverse. Where here, you'd have to start with that one probably, then that one maybe, and that one, where you'd have to solve this box, and then it would give you a part so you can start solving this box, which then would give you a part so you can solve this box. There's just a bunch of tiny things about it that just let you just slide different pieces throughout. So there's not much to explain here because it's just like a puzzle box, but not really a puzzle because there's actually just no way to figure it out unless you're just like pushing it randomly, which could honestly just break it. Or two, damn it, I had a second reason, but I forgot. Same thing, but Safe 2.0, according to younger me, where I circled some stuff, levers, switches. There was some code here. I bet it was probably the last one and the first one you'd have to push or something. I had rubber bands here just for them to like go back here. I remember that. Here you can see like a bit of rubber bands sticking out. I do remember there had to be something on the back there that had to be done. Kind of like one of these tiny safes, but like you also fit maybe something in there. I don't fully remember. This is something I actually vividly remember. I wanted to like automatically turn on the lights when I entered my room. So basically, you know how there's a tiny metallic part that sticks out to, you know, hold the door in place when it's closed? I cut out a bit of cardboard to fit on that metal piece, and I'd like have to quickly close the door with it, and it would keep this torch up, and then when you open the door, it'd release it. And because I put like a ball with weight on top of the torch, it would like quickly fling out. The torch would go down on this like tiny access thing. Younger me was like smart sometimes with paper, because everything like stuff like this I built was made out of paper, where I just rolled up like more and more paper to create I forgot the word, to just like turn on, and then that would hit my lights that I'm surprised nothing broke. My lights, that is. I don't care about the torch breaking, it's paper. I yapped a lot for whatever this one is. Basically, it's just like Nerf gun, shoot the teeth with Nerf gun, and then teeth fall out, and eventually, hopefully, you'll win. Whatever engineering aspect into this was maybe the 5-cent thingy, where you drop in 5 cents, it flips a lever, and these bullets would pop out for you to use. But you probably would never have enough bullets to really shoot out all the teeth, and the teeth were either too well in there or would fall out way too easily without you even needing to shoot. Just maybe like a bit nudge of the cardboard and it would just fall apart. This one, fan, really simple. Motor connected to a switch, connected to a battery. That's kind of stay cool. Here we have a coin grabber thingy where you can't see his face that well, but there was like a little face guy here in the sewers, and he would grab the coin and pull it back with this little crank thing. I had a rack and a gear, and I don't know what younger me did, but it somehow worked. I'm sure it wasn't that good. Here we have a little coin sorter. I remember working on coin sorters for a while because I found them to be like really interesting, and I'd watch videos of like how coins would get sorted. I do remember me searching up a video online on like how I can build a coin sorter out of Lego. It gave me like some kind of dimensions and stuff for those exact holes, but I don't think I ended up using those, or I don't know. Maybe I did for some of them, maybe I didn't. It never definitely fully worked for sure, but it was definitely fun to see it work sometimes. Here we have a little lock. Oh my god, wait. I remember building this lock thinking like, oh my god, when I'm in high school, which currently I'm a sophomore, thinking, yo, I built a lock, I can use this in high school. I'm like 2 steps ahead when it's cardboard. But basically, you take out that pin there, and then you can just open off the side here. You can pull that out, which then lets you pull off the top or something of that variety. I remember. Safe, the original safe. Oh my god, this one I also watched a video on YouTube and kind of just built it. Where see, this key has like a cheese slope at the end. It would push up this little thing, which would unlatch whatever space area here, and you can take out whatever valuables, quote unquote. It was Lego pizza for me. Here we have, yes, my first machine I built was like this Lego Pokemon card dispenser, but I wanted to make a simpler design because it was like actually massive, which you'll probably see at the end. Here, insert 10 cents, which is like the only coin that could fit in there, and I need to breathe. It flips this like lever, where like the lever is usually like this, but because of the incoming coin here, it would toggle this like that, and on the other side there would be a Pokemon card, which would just push it out for you then to just pull it out the rest. And, you know, it was decent. If any, look, we got drawings here. Bang, coin comes in. Bang. I had this extra thing because you need to push in the coin actually a bit far for it to work. So coin plus pusher flips whatever card drawings. Bang. Yes. Excellent. Next, what do we have? Man, flipping the page is hard. Okay. Here we have. Wow, I wrote a lot apparently about whatever this device was. It was I created a gambling machine very young. To put it simply, you put in coin there. I don't know why I had this box here, but I remember the coin would flip a lever for this big ball, the same ball I used for the torch later on, to fall down into here. And if it fell into that blue one, it would flip a lever for 4 quarters to fall out. As you can see, this is the money zone, where it has a printed thingy of coins and money, and it's got a green border and it's beautiful. Yeah. I know I wrote a lot about it, but it's kind of just not that deep. Here, pinball machine. This is the like remastered version of it. I had this like Green Hill looking one before I changed it into this like space thing because I had to fix some things of it. This originally it didn't have this side part here, and the side part I didn't take a good picture of it when I was younger, but it has a coin rolling down here, which here it like falls on its side and it flips a lever, and that lever, a lot of my machines when I was younger had a lever that would get flipped by a coin and it would result in whatever happens. And the reason most of these things involve coins is because I didn't have like electronics, because I was like really young and, you know, potential energy in some sort, and coins just made the most sense to use in a practical scenario. So it would flip a switch and the ball would come out of here, and to win you would have to like hit it back in, which, you know, the ball would fall out again and you just keep on playing. Instead of like an actual pinball machine where you have buttons on the side to actually have these things move, you just had to like move them with your own hands. It was just like held on an axis with probably a toothpick, and it worked decently, I guess. It was definitely cool when I was younger. We have a fortune teller machine. This was my second machine, in fact. I got this design off of YouTube, where basically you put in a penny on the top and it hits this cheese slope, but because the cheese slope is at an angle, it like slightly nudges this out, and then you can fully pull it out, which leaves whatever space, whatever you want to put in there, which I just had it to be a tiny piece of paper with your fortune. I don't remember what I put in that fortune. I think I might actually still have that, so I'll check on that in a second. Here's the text if you want to check that out. Here we got a little drawing here. See, we got the note, the cheese slope, the coin drops in and it pushes it, and that's how it works. Here we have the Pokemon card dispenser. I didn't have a lot of Pokemon cards when I was younger, but I had a good chunk of fake ones, and I just was like, I want to get rid of these, so I built a machine for that, for whoever wants them to buy. So fake Pokemon cards, and you could buy them. Here we have this like lever which you'd have to push, but it was blocked, so you couldn't push it unless you put in a quarter here, which there's like a little hole maybe. Okay, it was like kind of cut out. Basically there was like a little hole, you put it in, flips a lever so it unblocks this pushing thing, which then allows you to push it, which has this little mechanism in here, which when you push it, it would hit this and like rotate the whole platform, which would have usually the Pokemon card right there, and you can just pick it up. I did a whole lot of writing here, and yeah, illustrations. Here is the coin hitting the lever, which unblocks this, and then that you can have push this, which rotates around here, Pokemon card out, and the coin falls on the side for like a little coin storage there. This was like decently big out of Lego. I used a lot of my Lego pieces, and eventually the reason it got destroyed was simply because I dropped it. But I don't know, I guess this could be said as like my start or something, where I began. Let me quickly find this thingy though. I think I have it. We have it. It's still here. Oh yeah, I had this like door thingy going on in the back where still has the text. It's yellowed with age and has been falling apart. I whited it out because I couldn't spell and I bet the grammar here is terrible. This here you put in penny, and that, which, damn, I don't have a penny on me, but that would push this out. Here I still have the original note. I can also just push this out a bit. Yeah, the purpose of the top there is just so I can put another note in, but I guess you can also just hack it by not having to put in a penny. Let me quickly open up this note. Oh. Wow. It ripped in seconds. But it says, "You are very lucky today." You know, just a message from younger me for you guys. It's gonna be about it on like all the projects I built. I like the illustration younger me drew here for this book. I had a lot more pages to fill out, but I never quite got to documenting because I don't know. I started growing up and I don't know. I also just really got lazy with doing the book thing. But I do think it was good of me for documenting. A little thing I forgot to mention is I took like a year, maybe year and a half, just like working on, it's like the same time when I was trying to fix my Ender 3. I was also learning how to use Arduino and all that stuff, and that's kind of why I don't know, there's like a transition phase between all the cardboard stuff to, you know, the wires and all that stuff I'm doing now, which is, I don't know, cool. So there was like a transition phase. I could have like actually built something in that time if I wasn't like hyper focused on fixing my 3D printer. Because everybody, at least I assume everybody, has just like sunken cost fallacy, especially with the Ender 3. It's just, you got to make the most of what you already bought and fix it. Happy Halloween. Have a good one.